time it is? You know what time it is? You know what time it is? You know what time it's time for Straight Shoot. Hey, look, the clip full and we shooting it straight. Everybody tuned in, can't wait to 8. Break fast, this podcast is one for the books. If you think the verse clean, watch out for the hook. Freeze, I heard Keys gon' spark that tip. With Lean and Frank G, you know they talk that shit. John Q and Dre know exactly what to say. The code is backcourt since Steph and Clay. Straight Shootin'. Subscribe, like, and share. We on every platform. I promise we everywhere. Straight shooting. We straight shooting. We straight shooting. We straight shooting.
What up, dog?
What up?
Welcome back to the #1 podcast in the city of Detroit. The Straight Shooting Podcast is in the motherfucking building. I am DR motherfucking E.
Jim Animal John Q and this bitch. What up, though? I'm back, fuckers.
Frank G.
Keys just went to go grab I think her phone.
Oh, you gotta do it. It's your girl Keys.
Right. It's your girl Keys.
So what's up with y'all, man?
And we got our special guest in the house.
Guest. We got
special
guest comedian Miss Judge Miles in the building.
Yeah.
You already know when the judge and the verdict is out.
All right.
Yep. We gonna hop into an interview with Judge Miles in a little bit.
You said you are not the father.
Right. We should have had you on a couple shows.
Right.
ago when my man was over here for the
Right.
I'm the pappy.
for the
Right.
Child support, where him and his boy was smashing.
Yeah.
The same chick.
Right.
Yeah.
All right, so we about to hop into our weekends as we do every Tuesday. So I guess you can pop it off, Frank. How was your weekend?
I ain't do shit. No, you know what I did. Skating Friday.
Hell yeah.
Chilled on Saturday, went skating Sunday. That was really pretty much it. I tried to rest on, I rest on Saturday, but when you got a son, that shit is impossible.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it was, but for me, that was pretty much chill weekend.
All right. Well, I got a nice little. So give me a minute, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't here last week, so let me give y'all a little rundown of where I was. I was enjoying myself for my motherfucking birthday.
Woo!
Clap that shit up, damn it.
For Keys.
I think it's that Monte Vista vodka. You got them fucked up already.
Might be.
So yeah, I went on vacation, enjoyed myself down there in Florida. Went down there, shit. As much I go down there, hell, I might try to get a place down there eventually. But yeah, you know what I'm saying. I went down there, enjoyed myself, man, for the most part. You know, me and the wife, and yeah. You know what? I got a story real quick before I pass it on. So just out of like a good person scenario, you know what I'm saying, that actually happened. So, you know, me and my wife, we was out eating breakfast or whatever, and it was a couple. I want to give a shout out to Pastor Lawrence Jackson and his wife Carletta Jackson from Alabama.
Okay.
All right. He's a pastor of Greater Grace church down in Alabama. And we never said anything to him. Like, we sat down, you know, we seen him, just like, hey, how you doing? That kind of thing. He got up, he was like, hey, I paid for y'all breakfast. Now, mind you, it's my birthday, right? So I'm like, that's wild. Like, you know what I'm saying? So we get to talking, and he like, yeah, you know, we from Alabama. And I was like, yeah, I got some people, you know what I'm saying, some of my family down there. Come to find out, he knows a lot of my family. So I was like, wow, that's crazy. And then just so happened that day, too, was their anniversary. So I was like, yeah, that was kind of wild. So, you know, he paid for our breakfast, and we friends now on Facebook, you know what I'm saying? So that's going to be some lifelong, you know, friends,
cool,
you know what
man.
I'm saying? So, you know, it is some good people that's still, it's still some good people out here.
It's
So
not like meeting genuine people. I remember me and my wife, we was in the Virgin Islands, and my man, the last day we get ready to leave, come back home, and the cab driver, he drive, you know, he from there, he taking us to the airport or whatever.
Okay.
Me and him get to chopping it, man, and like, he got to chopping on some shit, you know how we be talking, you know what I'm saying? And we got real cool and shit, you know what I'm saying? So we would text each other from now.
Yeah.
And so it's cool like that. It's always cool to meet,
good people, man. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, other than that, man, besides and shit that, watch the Lions and all that kind of shit or whatever, and watch some football, and that's about it, man. So how was your weekend, Dre?
Saturday, man. Saturday we had it was a mixer for Divine Bracelets at the store. That is the person who makes the bracelets. I got one of them on right here.
Yeah.
She makes the bracelets for Jason,
Nice.
but she also has her own bracelet line. And she had a mixer. It was it was nice. It turned out nice. It was a lot of people came through.
Okay.
Supported, and that's what I did Saturday. Sunday, I relaxed, watched the Lions. My grandkids came over for a minute. That's usually the day they come over on Sundays.
Yeah,
Anyway,
yeah.
So.
Okay.
But other than that, man, I ain't do shit. I was chilling.
All right. And Keys, you got to go ahead and say, hey, look, we missed you. I tried to do my best rendition for you.
impersonation.
You know what I'm saying?
So I didn't do anything this weekend. My refrigerator went out.
Oh, damn.
So, but apparently it was out for a couple of days, and I didn't know. So by the time I realized it was out, everything was lukewarm in a freezer, like
Oh,
spoiled.
shit. Did you get to cooking? Putting some shit on a grill?
It's
Or?
too late.
My daddy came over there. He said, "Don't cook.
Don't
that
fuck
shit."
it. Okay. Don't
It
fuck
was,
with
it was
it.
too
Okay.
warm. It was way too warm.
Okay.
So he was like, it must have went out a couple days ago. So,
Damn.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I had to get another refrigerator.
Oh, damn.
Throw out food, clean out all that nasty stuff. It was melted blood everywhere. It was just a wreck.
Yeah.
But shout out to Facebook Marketplace, because I'm telling you, if you're trying to buy something real quick, used, it's always like, I started, because I didn't want to go far, and I wanted to spend a certain amount. So y'all know I live in Ipsy, so I just hit up like the Ipsy area.
Yeah.
And I found a refrigerator like in 10 minutes.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You just got that is a good way to find shit.
Yeah.
You just got to be careful with that shit. Make sure.
That's why I had my dad with me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we just got a new refrigerator and stove a couple weeks ago.
Okay.
And so, but I know what you're saying, because the old refrigerator, taking it down in the basement, and all that shit that from it being
That-
unthawed,
yeah, that
so you
nasty-
had to clean that
That shit
motherfucker
was
all
horrible.
up. So yep. So look, we about to hop into our sponsors.
We forgot to ask Judge.
We did.
What'd you do
Sorry.
this weekend?
How was your weekend?
Hey, y'all, my weekend was good. I just kind of chilled out,
YouTube.
did a me thing, massage, nails, got ready for fall,
Right.
a little bit of shopping, a little bit of comedy.
Yeah.
That's
you did.
about it.
Oh, so you did a couple shows this weekend?
Yeah, I had some private shows.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I like the private.
You said private shows.
Private shows.
All right.
All right, so we about to hop into our sponsors. This episode of the Str8 Shoot'N podcast is sponsored by Drasan Fashion. You can find Drasan at 3031 West Grand Boulevard, Suite 180, Detroit, Michigan. If you come down, check us out right now. We're running 15% off on everything in the store until the end of the week. After that is over, you don't get down there. Don't come down asking next week for 15% off, because we told y'all it was this week. If you want any high-end fashion, stuff that you're not going to find anywhere else in the city but Drasan, because it's Drasan branded, come down to Drasan. We're also sponsored by Monta Vista Vodka. You can start seeing Monta Vista again soon, and you just threw up the wrong logo, EB.
Man.
And I done called you the wrong name too, GB. Nah, there you go.
Monty.
So you can find Monta Vista Vodka in stores soon. You can actually get it if you want to purchase it and get it delivered or shipped to you. You can go on Instagram or Facebook page, Monta Vista Vodka. We'll ship it to you, or you can pick it up, or however you want to do it. And we also sponsored by...
Oh, that would be me. I'm sorry. This is Jim Animal Muscle Gang Enterprises LLC. So if you're looking to get some personal training, one-on-one training, group training, boot camp classes, you're looking for some fly apparel to work out in. If you're looking for the best health and wellness supplements, holla at me at gamg.shop and also gamg.firstfitness.com. And we are also sponsored by APE, which is All Problems Eliminated. This is a home repair, home restoration company. So if you're looking to get anything done in your house, as far as drywall, paint, floors, plumbing, anything. You know, you want to get your basement remodeled. You want to get your kitchen remodeled in your bathroom. Anything. You trying to get some freaky shit put in, like a pole or something. You know what I'm saying? So holla at my brother. Right, you know what I'm saying? So holla at my brother Teron at area code 269-448-3508. And he can also be reached on Instagram at ape.tl. And we are also sponsored by
Premium Haul Logistics LLC. If you are in need of a new career, or if you have a CDL Class A, at least 2 years experience. I was originally saying that I can work with you if it's not 2 years, but come to find out it has to be bare minimum of 2 years, or the insurance will not pick you up. So if you are interested in a job, y'all know the holidays is getting ready to come up. So the trucker's about to be making bank right now because of the holidays. So if you want to jump on that load board and do some loads and make some good money, make sure y'all hit me up. Premium Haul Logistics. My email I can be reached at is Amber, AMBER, KEYA 85@gmail.com.
All right.
And let's not forget.
All right. What we got?
Summer's over. It's cuffing season. You need that fresh ball spray.
Yeah, buddy.
Keep your balls fresh at all times. Now that we're in the fall, it just came out. Pumpkin spice and apple cider mist.
That's a good smell right
Take
there.
that fresh ball spray down to the Fairy Inn. There you go. Fairy Inn and fresh ball spray. And ladies, we didn't forget you. No titties, little titties, medium, big titties.
Smelly
We got
areolas.
fresh titty spray too. Keep that cleavage nice and dry. For Christmas, we got peppermint patty. You can't go wrong with candy cane and peppermint patty right there. Give your man the best Christmas gift ever. Some fresh titties.
And we got
Fresh titty spray.
We got fresh for October too. Candy apple.
Oh, yeah, that's a good
Candy apple.
Candy apple, yeah, that's a good one. Candy apple, yeah.
Apple.
Y'all definitely need to go check that out.
You might have to go to dentist after that one, but we got candy apple.
Yeah, that comes with a warning as well, because if you have that under your titties and your man smell them, he bites your dimples off, that's not our fault. So disclaimer for that.
Yeah,
So
sure enough.
Now we're about to get into shot of the day.
All right, y'all. Shot of the day, fuckers.
So
hey, look.
what y'all got on the table? What y'all want to?
I got 3 shots.
I'm saying
Go ahead.
shit. Hey, I'm back, bitch. No. Say welcome back, bitch. No.
My shot of the day,
No.
Hispanic Heritage Month. I know the world don't give a fuck, but I got 15
We
jobs
care.
today.
We
Some shit.
care.
They're like, will you come cut my grass? Hell
yeah.
I got your grass and your leaves.
See?
Second shot of the day. Shout out. We got to shout out Dale Brown.
There you go.
Dale Brown.
Shout out Dale.
He was
What up,
on
Dale?
Channel 2 fucking up Lee Thomas's thumb.
Man.
He did that thumb shit. Lee was like, oh, hell no, that hurts. I'm like, yeah, we experienced
shit
it
do
firsthand.
Yeah, right.
And the third shout goes to the Detroit Lions for doing what they do best.
Lose.
Motherfucking lose.
Oh, yeah.
Because I bet on Minnesota.
Oh, I knew that Minnesota. You know, well, I picked them to win, but
the
that
Lions-
game,
The Lions shouldn't have lost.
they
that
shouldn't have
game.
lost. They was the better team the whole fucking
The whole game.
Yeah.
But here's what's so bad.
Coaching.
No.
It was partly coach.
You can't. We
Injuries.
ain't got a kicker that could kick 54
That's-
fucking
Your
yards.
ass coaching.
Listen.
Yeah.
Baltimore got one that can kick 63 yards.
yeah.
Kansas City just let their kicker go because he missed a field goal and they lost.
Yeah, well, the Lions should let their kicker go.
Yeah,
That's for
yeah,
damn sure.
bullshit.
That's because won't nobody come play for us. Fuck it, I'll sit out the season. That's how they feel.
I don't know. It's another
It was-
more perception, better perception about the Lions.
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
Shit, Lamar Jackson said
Yeah.
that put the Lions as one of his teams he'd be traded to.
Yeah, and believe it or not, they got one of the best offenses in the league right now.
Yeah.
Like,
They had the number
believe it or
2
not, but they
offense.
got the shit one of the shittiest defenses
Do y'all
too.
think
so.
they cursed or something?
No,
Yes.
No, it is.
I'm gonna say
Halloween.
I'm gonna say even though that they lost in kind of like, I'm not gonna say typical Lions fashion, but it's different. I actually believe that it's different. So,
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
it's-
And they got a young team. They had a lot of injuries that happened throughout that game. And then it just so happened that even the coach, he came out and he admitted, you know what I'm saying, that he made a bad call towards the end of the game. So that stuff like that can get corrected. You know, as long as you being transparent and honest about, you know, the mistakes that you made, you know what I'm saying, you can.
Y'all
You know.
still got safe. That's
I really don't think that was a bad call, though. I
A
see
lot of
him
people, like,
taking
if you
up-
look at the stats will say it wasn't a bad
Yeah,
call.
because you
think it
go
was a
for
bad
the
call
points.
either. Yeah.
You
I
go
don't think
for
it was
the
a bad call
bad
either.
I'm counting out my kicker,
Oh, yeah.
and you can't come through with
I
54
don't think
yards.
it was a bad call, but only thing I question is you've been going for it on fourth down
Yeah.
all game.
Yep.
So that if you got
One
it
first
that
down,
time,
that's it.
Yeah, you put to get the game would have been over with.
Yep. Yep.
But I mean, I still think they're on the right track though.
Yeah,
I think
they on the
got
right
the right
track.
coach. I think they started.
I'm saying next year, watch out for them. And like I said, there's a lot of people and stuff that's really buying in. Like you said, Lamar Jackson, he was like, "Oh, I'm willing to play for the Lions." So you never hear that. You never hear that, especially MVP. You know what I'm saying? Caliber. Well, he
That's
won
'cause he
MVP.
got the cap
before.
money to pay him.
Yeah, that's cool though.
But it ain't no guarantee.
Yeah.
He only named 3 teams.
Yeah.
So that ain't a guarantee. You know what I'm saying? Them the 3 teams he said he wanted to go to.
Miami,
Yeah,
Detroit, and
who-
it was somebody else.
I forgot what the other team was. But
Yeah, it was another team,
it
but
was
yeah.
3 teams.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
So it's different. I believe it's different. But all right, y'all. So what we getting off into now? Oh,
shooting the shit.
shooting this shit. Yeah, buddy.
It's time to
Kinda
shoot
quiet
the
up
shit. The Straight Shooting Podcast.
And this week's shooting the shit comes from a state senator in Illinois who said if they eliminate cash bail, it will start a purge. Because once they eliminate cash bail, these crimes will not be considered obtainable, meaning they won't hold you. Second-degree murder, robbery,
Yep.
burglary. I'm like, when do second-degree murderers have cash bail?
Yeah. So yeah,
When do arsonists have cash bail?
yeah.
Most burglars don't have cash bail.
Right.
So he said it would start a purge. Basically, they're going to take these serious offenses and make them non-serious because you can't pay cash, so we can't hold you.
Yeah. So what it is it's called the Safety Act under the Pretrial Fairness Act. And check it out. You know what I'm saying? And let us know what y'all think about it. You know, do y'all think that's a good idea? Do y'all think it's a bad idea? Or do you feel indifferent? You know what I mean? Or you don't give a damn. You know what I'm saying? So call in at area code 313-266-2811 and let us know. You know what I'm saying?
My thing is, how does the perpetrator always have more rights than the victim?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Why do they always have more rights than the victim? You know, it's like, oh, well, you did this, but we can't hold you. Or,
But you know what though? However, they were saying too. You know, I seen a video of, I believe it was the sheriff or whoever that was speaking about it, and he was pretty much just saying, "Hey, if somebody on your property, don't call us. Handle it however you want to handle it." You know what I'm saying? So it's like, okay, you know, like. It was, you know, and that kind of like bring me to something like what happened today. Well, I kind of heard like, I didn't hear the full story, but part of it was, I think it was a undercover police officer that was around,
Put
what
the
was it,
track
apartment?
that got
Yeah,
shot.
By where
yeah,
you
they got
used to
shot,
stay.
but they were saying that he was around.
Yeah,
By where you used to
he was
live.
putting the
Yeah,
tracker
that's what
on
I'm-
somebody's car.
See, so there you go. So
Yeah.
if you undercover, right? And it's like, okay, play that game if you want to. You might want to put on
Yeah,
a
call-
jacket at least
You
I got
say,
a caller, y'all.
you know, caller.
Thanks for calling.
Don't
Straight
be
Shooting
acting
Podcast.
don't be acting all professional when I call in. Hey y'all, it's Amber.
Oh, what up, though? What up, though, Amber? She talking about if you don't be acting all professional.
Don't be act- well, hello, caller. How
And we didn't know it was you.
She wanted to be
I'm
like,
just calling to say hey.
she wanted to be
What
like
up,
and shit.
though?
Call her. Our balls in your mouth. You want to say
Hey,
what?
Amber.
Alex said hey too. She's supposed to be in the bed, but
How about
Hi,
that?
Alex.
She's supposed to be asleep.
she is. Well, I just was calling because you got the hilarious Judge Miles in this book.
Oh yeah.
Hey, boo.
You say comedy sisters?
Right.
Yes.
Yes,
All right.
for sure. She brings the fire for sure.
Thank you, girl. I love you.
All right.
Hey, love you too. I had just left. They put me out before you got there.
Dang, why y'all do my girl like that?
Cause she was slacking. She was I don't know what she was on. We had to get the fuck out of here, Amber. No,
Man.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Well, thank you for calling us, Amber.
Hey, y'all. All right. Y'all have fun.
All
Bye,
right.
Amber.
All right.
Thanks,
Amber.
That's my girl.
But back to what you were saying.
Not back to it.
Apparently, this state police officer was undercover.
Mm-hmm.
He was investigating drug traffic. Now, if you undercover and you going around the house at 1:30 in the morning,
Looking suspicious as hell.
yeah.
You probably gonna get shot.
Hell
Because
yeah.
the dope man gonna be like, I got beef with somebody,
Yeah.
or somebody coming to rob the dope house.
Right.
Yeah.
So I'ma pop
Hell
off
yeah.
first.
Yeah.
But that's why he might get off. Because for that reason, because you
undercover,
you ain't
how I'm supposed to know?
identified yourself.
Absolutely.
There you
I don't
go.
know what the fuck you doing. You know what I'm saying?
No, he probably, well, that's what happened in Dearborn. You remember these kids shot a cop a couple years ago.
Right.
What happened was they busted in the house because these kids were printing counterfeit money and they were doing it big, and they came in the house and the kid shot him, and they said he never identified himself as a police officer and he was undercover. So they thought he was being robbed.
Yeah.
So they let him go. The
Yeah.
kids got off in trial.
I'm
Yeah,
sure that's
because
what they gonna
you have
play on it. But the only problem is he wasn't in an immediate threat. So that's what they could use. It was his property, his car. He wasn't at his house. So you know.
Well, it all depends. So you do have a doctrine as far as it's called the castle doctrine, right? So if it was within that immediate, they want to say, what is it, curtail of the actual house and stuff like that, or whatever, where you live and reside, it can be considered, say, your actual property, even if it's a car. So like a car in your driveway, that's still in your property. So you see what I'm saying?
I don't know. Now
If he was running it, so like if he got shot in the back or something like that, where he wasn't like coming towards somebody, you know what I mean? So it just ought to depend.
Where motherfuckers had came either robbed or broke to somebody's house or something, and when they was running out, my man shot him
In the back.
and his ass
That's
was
in the
jail
back though,
for-
because now you're not
And he's not a threat.
He's not a threat if he's
That nigga-
fleeing. That's what I'm
The
saying.
nigga that shot the police officer is going to jail. That's just awesome.
Well, yeah.
See,
going
Well,
to jail.
so hold on.
All this other stuff, he going
man.
to jail. And even with the technical, like the technical shit that y'all saying, or what technically this, he going to jail.
Fairly.
He shot a watch. Watch you go to jail.
Let the judge chime in. What you got for us? What you think?
What's the verdict, Judge?
That's so bold because I was listening, but not quite all the way. So I don't even really know what y'all talking about.
Like that shit kicking in.
See, because here's the thing. In
That's
Florida-
bold too, y'all just came like that. I got so many questions. Like, is this a black? These white
See,
people
in
black?
Florida, you got to stand your ground.
Right.
But in
this here?
Michigan,
Yeah.
yeah,
Okay,
in
here, okay.
Michigan, if you get a white jury, they're going to say, well, I wouldn't shoot anybody over my car. You know what I'm saying?
But
As
see, now
compared to
listen though.
somebody
But then
else.
that goes back to actually your attorney though on what is the process of actually select on jury selection of getting your actual peers. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes. You know, a lot of times and stuff, they do get a chance to change venues and stuff like that.
Right,
if the you know what I'm saying, if the jury themselves are not representative of the actual defendant. So
let me get this right real quick because I just want to do
Yeah,
a recap.
because you didn't send
and a
somebody
conclusion.
innocent to jail for
I
not
just want to do a
listening.
conclusion. So someone shot a cop over some
No.
some
The
property
cop was secretly putting a tracker on his
he was
car.
undercover.
He
on
was
somebody
undercover
else's
cop.
car.
But he was
okay,
undercover.
Okay.
And he got shot in the process of sneaking and putting a tracker.
It was at their home.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
He's still going to jail.
He
It
and
was at
and
the
was this is
apartment.
this
It was
African American?
Yes.
Yeah.
It happened here. Like
Here.
I said, I didn't hear the
Yes.
whole.
It
but
happened
she's-
here in
yeah.
Dearborn.
Yeah,
Okay,
it was
so
here.
yeah,
It was
from
right-
just
it was
listening to
not
that,
far from my house.
and just having no circumstantial evidence,
He going to jail.
He going to jail.
Yeah, he going to jail.
Yeah, he gonna go to jail
For
For
simply
multiple
because-
reasons
yeah.
too.
If they put, if they
There
put
wasn't
the
a
tracker
threat.
on his car.
It's a policeman.
It was already for a reason.
It's
But that
property.
goes on what we
He's
was
going
talking
to
about
jail.
initially was the actual the safe T Act in say Illinois, on where the police are saying, hey, if somebody get on your property now, have at it. You know what I'm saying?
Well, see,
Don't
that's
call
Illinois,
us.
though.
I know, I know.
But
So
see,
I was
but-
just trying to
yeah,
bring
but-
up the
but
point
here
of
in Michigan, what I do know is that if you are shooting someone that's not a threat to you over property, you're going to jail.
Yeah,
You going to
If they're
jail.
not in your home, even if you come out from the gas station and see somebody taking off with your car,
Oh, yeah.
if you
cannot
shoot
shoot
at
Yeah,
them,
because you're not a threat.
kill
Yeah, they're
them,
not a
you're
threat.
going to jail. So
Yeah, they're not a
If
threat.
it was an undercover cop,
yeah, it's
going
over.
to jail.
Right. From
It's
what I
over.
hear, it's over. Not
Right.
trying to be funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Shout out to me. I forgot to tell y'all I'm a post-bachelor certified paralegal. Yeah, clap it up.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, she went to law school.
I was just waiting for y'all to throw me in and understand.
Like I do have a degree in that.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
So moving on to the next segment, it is Ratchet Talk by me.
Oh, I like this.
You got? Oh yeah.
Get
What
ready.
you over
y'all.
there doing? Playing around, GB?
What up, though? This your girl Keys, and it's time to talk straight ratchet.
What's up, y'all? It's time to talk straight ratchet. So, my topic of today is cuckold relationships.
What the hell is that?
What kind of relationship?
There you go.
What is
Couple?
that?
Okay, just two?
No,
She didn't
explain.
say couple.
I said
she
couple.
did not say couple.
What's cuckoo?
Yeah, explain that.
Cuckold is a sex act where, say, a man and a woman, a husband and a wife, brings in another man, and he enjoys watching this man fuck his wife to death.
Oh my! To
Like,
death?
really?
That's part of it.
Like he's like really fucking his
thank
wife.
you,
Like,
GB.
Okay.
Thank you.
his wife being fucked.
Okay.
Okay, so you got that, and then you got cuckold humiliation, and
Okay.
that's when, like, you know, the wife, you know, she's sucking another, like, basically it'll be like a segment where they tie the husband up, and like she,
What is going on here? Well, you tie the husband up. It's multiple men in the room. Why you tying the husband
so you
up?
tie the husband up, and you basically like say I'm the dude, you know, she tie her husband up,
Okay.
and I'm about to, like, you know, I'm about to stick my dick down her throat until she throw up, and I'm about to be
Oh, shit.
like fucking her in front of her husband.
Kevin
Her
Gates'
husband sitting there
sister.
crying, and he,
Put it down her throat.
yeah, so like he crying, and he just like, she getting fucked the shit out of him, and he can't do nothing about it. So like,
Why he can't do
nasty
nothing
stuff.
about it?
They done handcuffed him and
Damn.
shit.
you
This sound
yeah,
cold right
yeah,
here.
this is so cold. So
That's fucking disgusting.
y'all think that's disgusting?
That
I need everybody
I need a second to
I mean,
think
that's
about
to
it.
each his own, I guess, but that's just some wild,
I mean, it
retarded
ain't no
shit.
different from a threesome
Not retarded,
because
but,
it's
you know,
like with the
I'm sorry.
threesome is two women
No,
and a
sorry.
man,
I
but it's
mean-
just a man. It's just another man in the room, and he fucking the shit out your wife, and then you can't.
But
do
you
nothing
can't
about
just
it.
say it's just another man in the room. Like you can't say it that easily.
It's
like
just as easy as
it's
it being
just
another
a-
woman in the room.
Time to play.
All like
Who?
it's the
What color
tying
does
up.
that?
Nigga,
Yeah, you know.
listen, we ain't gonna do that color shit because black people more freaks than what the hell.
I mean, nowadays, you might be right.
Niggas done
Shit.
picked up on all the white skills as far as freaky shit, killer shit, weird shit. Niggas done went on ahead and picked up everything that they do.
And it's
So
called
with that
All I'm
being
saying
This
is
called
this fucking
couple.
society
It's called
in this
couple
world is so
relationship.
fucking
Couple
backwards
Yeah, just
and
Google it on
upside down.
Pornhub.
Left is
Yeah, that
right.
shit
God damn.
It's the crying that got
So-
me. She said her husband crying
Yeah,
and can't do
crying.
shit. Crying that got me.
My question is, I guess I would want to know. I would want to ask a motherfucker that do the cuckolding relationship, like,
Right.
what is it about seeing another man put his dick down your
I mean,
woman throat
people
till you
get-
choke and you can't do nothing about it that make you
that's-
come? Like, I just want to know. That sounds deep.
You
That
know,
sound like
that's deep
that
as
sound like a
hell.
motherfucker
It
been
is deep.
traumatized somewhere
Yikes.
down the line when he was either younger or whatever, and was like, "Fuck it, I'm trying to relive some shit."
freaks. I know a black
that's
couple,
pretty freaky.
and he enjoys watching his wife get fucked all the time. He enjoys that shit.
Yeah.
And then when they
Yeah,
untie
And he be
him,
tied up. He can't do nothing
Yeah,
about
he be
it.
tied up, and he enjoys his wife.
This my question.
Do he like his wife?
That's what I'm
Yeah.
about. If you enjoy that shit and you
right.
watch that shit, so if she go out and fuck somebody else, is that considered cheating? Like,
Right.
Because you know they be having all type of crazy
how would you be
stipulations
mad?
in these relationships.
Like, how you gonna be mad if she gonna fuck somebody else? I don't know because I wasn't there.
Yeah, because he wasn't there, and he said that he got to be there. So then there's the second part to this. It's cuckold humiliation. Lordy. So I need y'all use your imagination.
I mean, hell, that shit already seemed like that'd be some humiliating ass shit.
Listen,
like
you already told us about this a while back.
Right,
so I already know
right,
what it is.
motherfucker crying and shit.
You know what it is.
Do you like this shit?
I like it.
You do?
But,
okay, all right.
So
one time for real.
I never did it,
but you like to hear about it.
So your dude is like, hey, look, niggas here.
No, my dude
nigga gonna be
punched
like,
me in my fucking head if I even brought that shit up. But it doesn't change the fact that I do like it, yeah. Watching it. Yeah. I'm just not gonna bring it to his attention. But
to each his own, people like what they like.
Yeah.
But it's just good that some people wouldn't be honest about that. I like that you an honest person. You seem transparent.
You gotta hear what it is first.
So cuckold.
Oh my goodness. Okay, right. See, I'm about to get deep.
Okay, so cuckold humiliation is basically it goes back into some mandingo dick nigga fucking your wife in front of you. His dick way bigger than yours. He fucking the shit out of your wife, and she getting banged, and you just sitting there crying. And then
why you gotta keep me crying? Why the man gotta be there crying? I think that's the part I don't like.
With the motherfucking with the Michael Jordan motherfucking crying face and shit.
And then he ejaculates on her, and then they grab your head and make you lick it off.
No, I'm calling the police. I'm calling the police. Y'all tripping.
I think it's time to get into the interview.
And then what's so bad is when you untie the dude, he says, "Oh, that was great, thank you."
Police on y'all, and I'm gonna have an APD out on you.
This motherfucker.
I need to make sure you okay.
So everybody, y'all think something wrong with that?
Hell yeah.
No comment. I just want to make sure you okay. You trip. You talking about then you put your head in it.
Make him lick it up.
In the cum?
Yeah, make him eat it up.
This crazy. They probably need to be checked out.
Thank you. That's some mental fucking shit.
That's some gross ass shit.
I think it's the way you portray it.
Some mental shit.
People on what they do in the bedroom because everybody got some freaky weird shit.
Yeah,
no, I'm just saying, hey, have at it. But to me, that's just some mental shit.
I think it's just the way you saying it. I think it's just the way you saying it. If it's the way you saying it, they mental.
Then she trying to take up for the shit. Like, come on, man.
But the crying.
You just said your dude will punch you in the head for some shit like that. Yeah, so that's some mental shit.
Why the nigga gotta be crying?
I don't like that part.
Because 9 times out of 10, he got a small dick, so he had to bring somebody else in the room.
Okay, so thank you. Tell me the rest of this story. I knew it had to be more. Because that's not normal.
So it's a big dick mandingo fucking your wife.
Why is you crying?
Because you cannot.
Now we get to the money.
But why would you bring him in there then? If
now
that's
we
the
get to the
case.
money because I knew it was something else.
Oh my god.
I knew it was something else.
Yes.
Because he got a small penis. And so he done went through all this nonsense to please his wife.
He ain't crying about his small dick already.
This why I don't get it. Cause
I mean, he ain't crying about his small dick already. Like, goddamn, that's some traumatizing
my
shit.
stomach hurts.
Somebody just commented and said that's not even freaky enough.
Oh wow! What they
Why don't you call in?
She said she was calling.
That's a dude or a chick.
That's a dude.
Tell him to call in.
313-266-2811.
Call in.
Please,
and tell me why that's not freaky.
You know what I'm saying?
Long as it don't have nothing to do with no manure. Because if it get any freakier than that, that's where y'all take
like, yeah, you gotta eat some cow manure and then suck a goddamn
call in, Papa.
jack-o'-lantern's ass or something. Like,
Fuck that.
Y'all open our minds. We gotta stimulate our minds. We
My
need our
mind
minds
stimulated enough.
That's what it is. We need our minds fucked.
It's 2022. Y'all need to open up the minds.
some great helmet and shit is how you stimulate somebody's mind.
And what the thing is, y'all all like, ugh, but I guarantee you, every last one of y'all in this room got something weird that we may feel is weird.
I do, but not that though.
I don't know.
That they be doing or watching or they into that they may not.
I don't think I'm weird at all.
I don't mean
Yeah, nobody thinks they're weird, but I
call me
guarantee
boring
you to someone else.
I don't be doing no weird shit.
I agree 100% about what you
Very
saying.
traditional.
And I'm not really, I'm kind of judging, but not judging. What I'm saying is that's crazy. Like at the end of that whole story, I just need some time to dissect that shit. Like, that's crazy. You feel me? You was like, put your head, like, I don't know if I, that's still playing in my head. And the man crying. He crying over here. Like, it was a lot. And the man being little. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just trying to figure it out. But it's cool.
They won't even lick a bitch ass. So they definitely not weird.
Look.
Who ain't doing that? Now, come on, why did y'all invite me here? And y'all on this nonsense. They talking this nonsense. They talking about
Hey, look.
they ain't no ass.
There's no butt chucking this way. There's no butt chucking this way.
Now, court is in session.
Now, is y'all serious right now?
Butt chucking.
Talk about he don't eat no ass. And
Butt chucking and shit. That's why motherfuckers got goddamn monkeypox and all the rest of this shit around this motherfucker. Because you got shit all in your mouth, kissing motherfuckers all in the goddamn mouth.
How long have you been married?
Me?
Yes.
22 years.
And you didn't lick the little piece of ass.
Hey, baby, call in right now and explain to them that I don't get down like that. Definitely. Hey, look,
you ever seen like the dudes
You know
or
what
the
I mean?
chicks that be having like the little brown rings around their mouth?
That's what licking too much. That's what licking your lips too much. I had somebody in the
ain't that's from eating ass. That's what it is.
Put it like
That's what yes, it is.
This show is a shocking show. Y'all just trying to shock me in every avenue. Like, you got the couple in, you don't eat ass. Like, what is next?
Nobody can motherfucking goddamn say that I done ate some
You want to
ass.
admit it or not, y'all done licked ass before. If you done
Nobody can tell you that I done ate some ass.
Here he go. He's serious.
If it's a mistake, I didn't know. If it was a mistake, I didn't know.
Oh, you know
when they say that, he did it. He did it. He did that shit. Whatever we say he did that shit.
Because if you know how to eat pussy, you done made a mistake and lick the ass. That's all I'm saying.
I'm the only one who's admitted eating ass. They've held true to their confession.
Okay, so you did just hear yourself. You said you the only one that admitted
eating ass. I've admitted that.
So all
I don't have no motherfucking problem if I did some nasty shit. I admit up to it, but that ain't no thing that I done did.
Okay, well.
So,
I don't even
We'll play that shit again. Womp, womp.
I don't know what to tell you.
I'm sad, man. That's right.
I don't even put feet in my mouth. I can't stand
See, and
feet.
you just full of shit. I can believe him more than you.
No,
You
I'm trying
just
to tell
really
you,
full of shit.
I don't fuck with feet. I do not
He
fuck
said that's
with
the
no
wrong
feet.
number. 313-266-2811.
Yeah,
I do not fuck with no feet.
Because he do eat ass.
I don't need no ass either. But listen, if I think feet ugly and I won't put the motherfuckers in my mouth, I would definitely not put no ass.
Ass is different from feet.
This is too
Ass
much.
is a
No, it's
beautiful
not.
thing.
What?
How
Ass is beautiful.
shit comes out of that? What is you
Thank
talking
you.
about?
And period.
Feces, motherfucker. Like,
That cleans it though. So
feces
What's out of here?
that cleans it. So it's a
The Lord
difference.
have mercy. The Lord is my
Motherfuckers out here.
shepherd.
66811.
out here.
313 area code.
Y'all
have to get the motherfucking.
Yeah, because that's what I'm
So
saying.
look, man,
That's
we
what
gonna have to move
cuckold
to the
humiliation. You got to tie these niggas up and just make them do it.
Oh, I see it now. I see where you coming from now.
Ain't no time to be. You get shot in your shit.
Yeah, we sitting up there crying, watching another nigga eat the woman ass. Yeah, tired up crying because they wouldn't do it.
You get your monkey ass.
If
you get
y'all
your monkey
always
ass
had
hit, your ears and
ambitions
shit.
to being on TV, you will be on TV. You tie me up, do some shit, because you could be dead than a motherfucker.
See how I'm saying?
I will make you famous
See
in
what
the
I'm
words
saying?
of the great Billy the
See, when
Kid.
they be going all that far, talking about they gonna tie you up and all that, that's how you
Hell
know they
no.
eat ass. Like, it's okay. It's moving on.
Don't
If
tie
they don't
me
eat
up.
no
I
ass.
ain't-
It's okay to eat
Putting
ass.
out of the whole
I don't
world.
play that.
All right, so
Reggie,
so-
thank God
yeah.
for you. You eat ass. That's what's up. You was a mature motherfucker. Very mature.
All right, so we gotta
Frank
move
said
on.
shit. I admitted it. You said shit. Matter of fact, I did it while I was on skate.
Shit, I ate some ass before.
Don't come from Frank me, y'all.
Oh, shit.
That's funny.
All right, y'all. So
I ain't gonna say shit because she know how that skating rink is.
Yeah, they full of shit.
She know how.
Oh, see, shit.
No pun intended. Right.
oh shit.
Hey, we can skate behind these lockers right quick.
You know what I mean?
Did you wipe your ass this day?
Not this time.
but I got some fresh balls for you. That want to go away.
Oh shit!
All right, y'all. We about to get to our interview with Judge Miles.
Oh, man.
I can't skate all week now because of that shit, y'all.
Shout out to cuckold relationships and people that are indulging and swapping ass juice and
crying.
My goodness. Making their man lick up another man's ejaculation.
We got a caller. And we got a caller before we hop into the interview. We got a caller, y'all.
To air this shit?
Thanks for calling the Str8 Shoot'N podcast. Who we got on the line?
Who we got on the line?
Hello?
Hello?
Don't be scared now.
Hi.
No, I'm on the line, Nakia.
Hi,
All right.
how are you?
All right now.
This what's going on? And you wildin' talking about that what?
Cuckolding.
What's wrong with cuckold humiliation? What's wrong with that? Why am I wilding?
What's wrong with what?
What's wrong with that? Why you say I'm wilding?
Son.
Yeah, that's a definitely no.
See?
What's wrong with that?
Yeah, ain't no man about to do that.
You ain't
Now,
never seen.
now if it's two females, it's a lot wrong with it.
This is where y'all be getting it fucked up at. Y'all keep on talking about, if it's two females, it's different. It's no fucking different.
It is different in our
It's
case.
Listen,
It's different. It's different. That shit nasty.
Another bitch. You know what I'm saying? And she gotta sit there.
That's
and
nasty.
watch
I don't want
nasty.
no. Listen, I would not want another man. I won't want to take another man's head and him lick up my hell. No, shit, nasty. What the hell is you talking about? You know what I'm saying? You wildin'. And then this the part that make it even. You got good content. This will make it even worse, right?
What?
You talking about some. I like it, but I wouldn't do it. You might as well do it if you like it.
Punch me in my head if I asked him to do it.
Yeah, you might as well. Listen, that's a wild ass.
She said she liked to watch it.
I said I like to watch it. I said I like to watch it. I never said I like to do it.
That's almost saying that you want to try it. That's almost saying that you want to try it. What you watching? Basically, you up there watching it, and if it's turning you on, you might as you know what I'm saying. You just scared to ask your man that shit because you know he probably got like. You just scared to ask your man.
Listen, the guy crying is what turned me on because he be like,
girl, hell no.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Is y'all trying to make me laugh on here tonight or what?
Oh man, the
Thanks for
kid.
calling in, bro.
Yeah, thanks.
We appreciate it,
man. We appreciate it.
My jaws are
All right, have a good one, man.
You are very funny.
Oh shit.
The verdict is in. You funny. That was a great
All right, we gotta get into our interview with Judge Miles. So we gotta give you the intro. We get everybody when they come on the show. So
yeah,
bring it to y'all. One of the funniest ladies in the city of Detroit and all over the country. Please welcome Miss Judge Miles. Welcome. Introduce yourself to our audience, please.
What's up? What's up? It's your favorite funny girl comedian, Judge Miles, and you already know that when the judge is in, the verdict is out. Okay?
All right.
Yeah.
All right. So how long have you been a comedian?
This October will be 4 years.
Okay.
That's what's up.
All right.
Yes.
All right.
Congratulations.
Super excited.
Okay. And
So
then,
what made you want to get into comedy?
Oh my God, that is such like a multifaceted question. Okay, look. So I've been funny my whole life for real. And class clown, you know, just a silly person to be around, that person you want to be around. And going through work, I noticed that I was the coworker that always make people laugh, whether it's a boring time or whatever the case may be. So one of the jobs I was at, it was right when Punchline opened up.
Okay.
And I had been making them laugh like hell. This was the Art Institute of Novi, Michigan Art Institute of Novi. And I'm making all of the financial people laugh. And I'm like, you know what? I should do comedy. I'm just talking in the cubicles. They like, yeah, you should. I'm like, all right, I'm going to see. I was serious. They ain't think I was serious. Called my daddy. I'm like, Daddy, I'm going to do some comedy. He like, you should. You always like to be in the spotlight. Go ahead, do your thing. I'm like, okay. I start writing, using him. We writing together. I'm coming up with ideas. I'm practicing. I didn't already talk to the people at Punchline. I'm like, I want to come. They ain't know when I came, I was going to bring a lot of motherfuckers, right? They wasn't even ready.
Okay.
So they like, okay, yeah. They like how ambition I was. They gave me a shot. I came. I did my own flyer. Like, yeah, this is going to be my night. It was actually amateur night. And Heather J was hosting amateur night. And I went up. But we packed out Punchline.
Oh, damn.
On amateur night. Okay?
That's what's up.
So they like, okay. So I'll go up there. I do my shit. Of course, everybody laughing because they know me. But at that moment, I really didn't know if I was funny for real or if it was just the people that
you had in the crowd.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But what I did know was I could sell out some shows. You know, like people was fucking with me.
Okay.
So, you know, from there, it just kind of took off. Punchline, they noticed that I was able to bring people. They gave me another opportunity. And ever since then, I haven't stopped. I just been going, and the people love me. They fucking with the energy.
Okay.
That's
okay.
what's up.
So you say that you did like a lot of writing with your father and stuff like that?
Yes.
So who else maybe influenced you as far as with your, doing comedy? Yeah.
Well, definitely my mother and my father.
Okay.
I have some very funny parents. They funny individually and they funny together.
Okay.
Okay. So I take it straight from them. And then if you want to talk about somebody who's more famous or things like that, I would say I like some more.
Okay.
Samora is someone that I really pay attention to, have always listened to, and
legend.
Yeah. Straight, everything from the way she dressed as a woman, coming out with the heels on, making sure she looked good, regardless from the beginning. You know what I mean? Like I've always really loved that, and I also like Mike Epps. So I've always loved Mike Epps. I think he's silly. And I don't want to use the word, but I got to use the word, like retarded for real. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all know what I mean. No, I'm trying to be funny, but he plays so much. He wake up, and I feel like that's just who he is.
Yeah.
And you guys see that through his comedy. So those are some people that I really actually love. And my great uncle. I got to do shout out to my great uncles, Uncle Chip and Uncle Charlie. They really funny.
Okay.
You know, you always have people in your family that just how you cracking up that you just take from them. So I got a little bit of them up in me too.
Okay.
And last but not least, the King Homes, where I was raised.
Okay.
Every player, major player in the King Homes, funny. If you lived in the projects, you already know y'all playing dozens 24/7. That's all you do. That's really what creates the little comedian in you, if that's what you want to do. So those are all my little inspirations. I hope I answered.
No, that's what's up.
Going back to the class clown when you was talking about that, I definitely feel like I was close to every class clown in every school, in every classroom. Like something about the class clown to me was like that's who I always attached to. Cause I'm silly as fuck, like low key.
Yeah,
people don't think I'm silly.
No, I can
but
tell.
I am. So I would always figure out who the class clown was. It'd be faces that they making, noises that they doing, and I would be in the background just cracking the fuck up the entire time, and the teacher be like, "Get out."
Yeah. Because you got to go with it. Because if you
laughing.
start me up,
if
you start me up, I'm going to keep going.
You going to keep going.
Like, shout out to Ari. I already know Girl Boy. Funny as hell. So, I like her energy. So, she already know when she come around me, I'm going to be cracking up laughing. So, we going to just keep going. We could not have been in school together. No. Yes. We would have got kicked out. I would have been getting put out every single time. I'm going to keep on making you laugh.
So, that's why
I want to play.
Yeah. I was going to ask you, have you ever got, kicked out of class? Maybe not kicked out of, suspended or anything as far as,
Well, first of all, shout out to Base Academy and Cass Tech in the city of Detroit.
All right, clap it up.
You feel me? Your girl came from some smart places.
Okay.
Yeah. And in both, I did not get kicked out of the class for making people laugh. No.
Okay.
Because those schools, they really didn't tolerate.
No, they didn't tolerate that shit.
All of that nonsense. Like the things that schools put up with right now, they didn't even put up with that at all. Yeah. So I kind of kept it a little bit in. However, when it was time to act a fool, I did act a fool, but not necessarily at school to get caught. It was I was just there. You know what I mean?
Okay.
They knew, but the teachers ain't know.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean.
Because I need to be in school.
Right.
So I can do what I want to do.
Okay.
And let me shout your dad out, Magic Juan.
Yeah.
If you meet her dad, He a stone cold pimp.
Okay, all right.
He
all
cool
right.
in the motherfucker.
That's
trust
funny.
me. Yeah. He stone cold pimp.
Super cool.
You talk to Magic Wine, you hear some pimp shit. Am I right?
He's stone cold. You already know that. That's good to know, though.
Okay, all right.
Thank you.
So have you shot any recordings specials yet with anybody, or do you plan on doing any kind of specials?
These are wonderful questions. So I did do my own special. It was the first one when I first was really doing comedy in the first 2 years or so.
Okay.
I did it at Tony Roney's Comicville.
Okay.
Off of shout out to Tony Roney.
Yeah, shout out.
Yep. Joy Road.
Okay.
At the Starters.
Starters.
Right?
Okay.
At Starters.
Okay.
So I did it there, and we had Unk Baby was doing the recording, so he did the recording.
Okay.
So it was we put it on a CD.
Okay.
I was like, you know what? I don't know how to really do this or what to do, but we ended up putting it on a CD. I sold a few, and that was my first real attempt to do a recording.
Okay.
I do plan on doing something in the future,
Okay.
but right now I'm really just perfecting myself
Okay.
before I get ready to do another recording. You know what I
Okay.
mean? Just getting a lot of practice in, going to private events, going throughout the city. Shout out to Punchline. I'm there every Wednesday as their host.
All right,
along
yep.
with Damian Jones. D.
Okay.
Jones.
All right. Clap it up.
Yeah, but it's coming. It's definitely coming. But I want to just really perfect it. I'm creating right now.
Okay.
Before I try to do that again.
So
Unless any major networks want to come get your girl. Now, if y'all want to come, I'm about to straight up right now.
There you go.
let me ask you a real question, because you know how we get down. So now that you're getting funnier, do you feel like there's certain female comedians that don't want to fuck with you?
Oh, this just got
Messy
deep
boots.
real quick. Wait, hold on. Hold on. Wait.
You know we know what's up.
Yeah, I'm about to answer exactly what you said. But real quick, I also want to shout out some long-term friends that real quick that really did influence me when I told y'all about when I was younger doing all that capping. Shout out to Dada, right on Facebook is King T. Washington. And shout out to Twan and Steve Washington. Them was my first male friends. All they did was roast me, and I had to become, you know what I mean? Like, oh, y'all want to, let's do this.
Right.
I had to be on top of it because they was on my ass. And this
Okay.
is who I grew up with in the playing in the Raiders. So I wanted to shout them out because I cannot forget them. They gave me my name, Popo, before I was Judge Miles.
All right.
So, yeah. Now, what's your question? Because it got real messy real quick.
Super messy.
Damn. He was like, do you? I was like, pop out.
He said, who the fuck be hating on you and shit? You know what I'm
I
saying?
said, now that you feel, as you continue to get funnier and you're getting funny, do you feel there's certain female comedians that just don't fuck with you?
No, I see, it's certain people I just don't fuck with.
Okay.
Like, you know what I mean? I ain't trying to be funny or nothing, but I don't even be thinking about people. So I don't even know how they feel. I just know how I feel.
Period.
And how I feel is, you got some really great women comedians in the city of Detroit that have been helpful and have helped, give you resources and root you on and be about women empowerment. But then you got some that are not.
Yeah.
They're negative. They feel threatened. They doing whole shit behind your back that you don't even know. They may be smiling in your face every single day.
You know what's
And
funny?
wait, real
I
quick,
didn't
and
cut you off. Go
because the
ahead.
city of Detroit is so small, people talk. So
Yeah.
it's gonna get back to
Right.
it always do, okay?
Yeah.
And so you got people like that where I decide I'm not fucking with you. It ain't no beef. It ain't nothing.
I'm just
nothing
not
of that
fucking with you.
magnitude, But I have positivity into my life. My life has been very prosperous thus far because I fuck with women. I'm women empowerment.
Right.
I'm for the community. I'm for people. Really. I don't do whole shit. So
All right.
that's my question. That's
Clap
my
that
answer
shit
to
up.
question.
No
There
hoe
you
shit.
go.
Right.
Yeah.
There you go.
So, do you find yourself getting booked out of town a lot, or okay?
I have been booked out of town, which I'm super excited about. I just went to Houston. That was a real good success.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Just went to Houston. I was vetted out. Somebody said, hey, Judge Miles, she funny. And they happened to skate with me. I'm a skater. This was a skater. So they thought this would be a good opportunity to bring some entertainment. They brought me out to Houston. That was cool. That's really it for right now.
Okay.
As far as being called out.
Right.
Did just go to Miami. Did a show in Miami. That was nice. Yeah, so
Okay.
we
So-
expanding, we doing.
That's what's up.
So let me
Oh,
ask you.
also wait a
Okay.
minute, hold up. I forgot to tell y'all about this. This really was exciting right here. I just did the Michael Collier morning show. Shout out to his show.
Yeah, Michael Collier. All right, yeah.
Dope.
All right.
I did it on the day, however, that I believe the comedian name is David Arnold. He died. He passed away.
Okay.
So it was a dope show, but it was sad
Sad.
because
Okay.
I just watched this stand-up that was fantastic, magnificent. He was very skilled and polished, and I didn't quite know exactly who he was, and then learned
About
that
him.
that's who passed that day, that morning. And so I just did his show, and the reason this show was so great is because he called me the day before, and he said, now this is some tea, I'm going to give y'all some inside edition.
All right.
All right, he called me the day before, and I picked up the phone, I didn't know who it was. He like, it's Michael Collier. I'm like, oh, hi, how you doing? You know, I had met him before in Punchline, and he had congratulated me for being a good comedian. So it was nice to hear from him 4 years later. He called out the
Right.
He's like, I want you on my show. He like, but it's a family show. You cannot use any profanity. I want to stress to you, you cannot use any profanity.
Okay.
This is a family show. Has to be funny, because if it's not funny, we're going to talk about you.
Right.
This is what we're going to do. I want you to know that. So I'm like, okay, my heart like, do-do. Now I'm going to tell you why. Because my comedy is real raw and raunchy on purpose.
Yeah.
But that's the only comedy that I've been doing. And it involves heavy cursing and heavy explicit, vulgar talk that I like to talk. So when he said that, I'm like, ooh. I'm like, okay. He like, yeah, okay, so can you do that? I'm like, yep, I can do that. Because one thing I know is I can do when I want to do.
Right.
Yeah.
You know? So I hung up the phone. I was excited. I got to writing. I got to calling. I called Josiah. Shout out to Josiah. He the pastor.
Okay.
Comedian pastor that I do no cussing. I called Josiah. Now, normally, I just got to say this. Normally, if I want a little bit of advice, I can call Mike Larry, too. You know what I mean?
Okay.
It's really good advice.
Yeah.
Right.
But this time, Mike Larry busy. I'm like, let me call
Yeah.
Josiah. I'm like, Josiah, I
That's my
can't
guy.
cuss.
I know him from the gym, too.
I run a couple jokes by him. He like, okay. Now, you know Josiah gonna tell you the truth. If y'all don't know Josiah, then you gonna know. So he like, okay. He like, okay, yeah. If he tell me like, okay, you on the right track. Take this out, put this in, boom, boom, boom. I'm like, all right. He like, I'm gonna call you back to see if you on point. He calls me back. I'm like, this is a really cool guy because this is a great opportunity. I didn't call him last minute, and he working it. You know what I'm saying? He making sure I got the fundamentals because he know.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay. Call me back. I run it by him. He like, all right, good luck, sis. Now, this isn't a short amount of time. You got to remember this bright early in the morning. Next thing you know, I do it, send it out. Everybody love it. They laughing, they cracking up.
Okay.
Michael Collier then got up and laughing. He laughing so much. You know what I'm saying? It was a great response. And so that was truly a great accomplishment for me.
That's
I didn't do no cursing.
Yeah.
I didn't talk about no sex.
See? So now you know that you had that in your repertoire.
Guess you gotta do it again, right?
Yeah.
Because they be talking shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Oh, all she do is no. That's what I choose.
Right.
Yeah.
Period.
Let's be clear. Masters in organizational leadership. You know, if I want to not cuss, I don't have to.
Yeah.
But that's what I like.
Yeah.
You know how you just got some of that stuff you just like to do sometimes?
Yeah.
I've been cussing since I was 3 years old.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
It's serious. You know what I mean? I love to say
Like me.
bitch real quick.
Yeah.
So, you know.
So let me ask you this. What does your ultimate venue of performing comedy look like to you?
The ultimate Madison Square Garden.
Okay.
That's the ultimate venue for me. Of course, I would love to go international. Where, I don't know, because I haven't even thought that far.
Okay.
But Madison Square Garden, yeah, I would love to do something there. And I believe I can achieve it, and I believe that I have the skills to do it, and will do it. So
let me ask you this. When will you be there?
oh, because you got to put a date on it.
There you go.
If you don't put a date on it,
Put a date on it.
you know what I mean? You got to have that. That helps with your goals. So when? Madison Square Garden. We in 2022, right? Add the 2, put the 5 up. 20. You know, I really don't know. I really don't know. I'm gonna say a short-term goal in the next 5 years.
Okay.
Because it can happen just like that. Look
Yeah.
at how it happened for.
Yeah.
Well, I don't want to say just like that because some of these people have been doing work behind the screen,
Right.
Yeah.
and we just found out about it. You know,
Yeah.
some people could say Tiffany Haddish just happened like that, but she's been grinding
Yeah.
for a long
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
For real.
Yeah.
If you go back
Yeah.
and comment,
living out her car grinding.
Yeah, grinding.
Yeah.
So it's like it can happen just like that with
Yeah.
the Instagram and internet, but I'm gonna do 5 years.
Okay. All right.
So if you had to, if you thinking like a promoter for a minute,
Okay.
and
I'm a promoter hat.
and you putting you on a show, but you got 3 other comics that need to be on the show with you. It could be locally, mainstream, whatever.
Good.
Who is going on the show with Judge Miles?
Only 3?
Only 3. So it'll be 4 of y'all total.
It'll be 4. Oh my God, this is great. All right, this is good. If I had to put 3 people and myself on a show, who would it be? I would put myself and some more.
Okay.
I would put comedian CP, Chris Powell, and I would put I'll put Ugly Jason on there.
That's what's
Y'all know
Ugly
Ugly
Jason?
Jason?
Yeah, I know.
Okay. All
I
right.
don't know him personally, but I've seen some of his.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll put them on.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what's up.
All right. All
That'd be
right.
a good
Clap
line.
that shit up.
That would be a good one.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna tell y'all something, because y'all ain't asked the why, which is really y'all should have asked why. That's what
We was
really
getting there.
make it good.
We was
Why
getting there because I was
over
going to see. I was going.
Nah.
I was going to ask you why, but then I was going to ask you maybe even if you had to expand just a little bit. You know what I mean?
Expand on adding more people.
Yeah. So say if you had your own special and you needed say comics, you know what
Okay.
I'm saying? And a list to say just say 7 to 10. You know, a list. You know, going with the 4 that you have,
Okay.
along with yourself.
All
So
right.
say like for example what Tiffany Haddish did, right? So say if you got a special, you know, you got a couple of seasons or whatever, right? Who would be like your first 5 on one, and then who's your next 5?
All right, this is so good. I would throw in Mike Larry. I would do Ronnie Chanel.
Okay.
I would do I gotta remember. Simply Chanel.
Simply, yeah, okay.
Yep, I would do her. And I would do Martiniers.
Yeah, you funny,
That's
yeah,
what's up, yeah.
So that would be
Yeah.
my first 5. You want me to
Okay.
keep going?
Yeah.
All
I
right,
want 5 more. 5 more.
Melody Hearn.
Okay.
Yeah. Melody Camacho.
Okay. She funny as hell.
I
Yeah.
like her. Let me see. These are some great questions right here. Who I say so far? Them 2.
It was just 2 so far. So
Melanie Camacho and
Melanie Hearn.
Okay, you already
Yeah.
know. You got to do Frank G.
Yeah,
Boom.
you're saying that because I'm sitting here. But
Yeah, of course, motherfucker. Yeah. You can't just add like what? That would be disrespectful. I could put you in there. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
No, but Frank G, y'all know Frank is a real
Frank-
talented
Nah,
comedian.
Frank
for
funny as
real.
shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
hell yeah, he been doing it for a very long time. He's skilled at what he do, so he don't
Yeah.
just get
and we
bitches.
skate
He
together.
don't just
That-
get
that-
bitches and skate. He also tell great
You
jokes.
know what?
You know?
You know what else he? Hey, look. You know what else he do great? Oh, the shit up this microphone, man.
I want to throw in real quick.
That's our brother, though, man. You know, yeah, definitely and shit. Frank G is
Let's
hilarious.
finish this up. I want to put Josiah in there too.
Okay.
And I think for the most part, Popcorn and comedian Gemini.
All right.
Yeah.
Shit, that's a
That'll
hell
be
of
on
a.
there.
Yeah,
You
that's
said a
hell-
couple
that's
people.
hell of- yeah, that's
I'm
a hell of a
directing
squad.
a woman's comedy documentary right now.
Okay.
Actually, Amber doing it. She
Okay.
it's her project, but I'm directing it. And we have Melanie Hearn and Ronnie Chanel on it.
Very funny. Two very funny, genuine, great women.
And it's funny because Melanie from our hood, I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
Melanie
Like
funny.
we interview her, we was down for a second before we start shooting again, and we talking. She like, I went to Collier and whatever this and that, and she started naming off people. I'm like, yeah, damn, like I don't know how we don't know each other, but
have y'all ever heard Melanie's Dr. Martin Luther King joke? Hilarious. No. Go, you gotta go find it and listen to it. Hilarious.
And then she I know she say she be out in LA with a friend of mine, well, a friend of the show too, Jeff Horst.
Yeah.
So
okay.
That's what's up.
All right.
Yeah, see, great people know great people.
Yeah, you're right.
You know what I mean? And I love the people of Detroit who have been there and supported and helped me and been just good people in life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you just gotta shout out people who have been there for you.
Yeah.
Helped you, even if it's been small, whatever it may be.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. All right. So would you like to shout out all your information as far as how people can get at you, where you're going to be, and everything. Lay it all out.
All
what
right.
you got?
So currently right now, as I told you guys earlier, I am the host on Wednesdays at Poetry and Punchline. DJ Big Dre is over Poetry and Punchline, but Poetry Punchline is a Black-owned establishment.
Okay.
So you can find me there along with Damian Jones. I also, starting October 2nd, will have my own showroom. I have partnered with, I believe the club name, please excuse me, is the Best Life Club.
Yeah.
It's on James Cousin.
Okay.
Between where, I don't know. I'm so bad with geography, okay?
I think it's between...
I think it's between Puritan
I don't know the directions.
Yeah.
But I got something to tell you. We bringing the money to you and the funny to you. We are doing the first 3 comedians to sign up. We'll be doing a competition. You got 5 to 7 minutes to make the audience laugh. If the audience thinks you funny out of the 3, you win a grand prize of $150. And then we have a feature every Sunday. The October 2nd will be Ugly Jason's feature.
Okay.
And so he's going to be there. Shout out to Ugly Jason. Silly as hell. You can also find me on my website, www.themilesexperience.
Okay.
On IG, Comedian Judge Miles, and on Facebook, Comedian Judge Miles.
All right.
Once again, when the judge is in, the verdict is out.
All right, y'all.
Y'all give it up. Clap it up for the judge.
Make sure y'all support us.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Show us some love, support.
Yeah.
Tap in.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? Get her out there to New York. All right.
To MSG.
MSG. All right,
I'll
y'all.
give you 2 years. I knocked it down to 2 for you.
Yeah.
Appreciate that.
It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen fast, like you said. So.
I put it all in God's hands. It's all about what He wants.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna keep doing what I love to do, which is make people laugh.
There you go.
Put smiles on
Especially nowadays, the world needs that.
Yeah.
There's so much bullshit
and they
in
need a
this
positive
world.
energy around them because it's a lot of negativity everywhere.
Yeah.
Speaking of negativity, going into our next topic is snitching.
Yeah. Snitching, huh?
Yep.
Who the fuck out here snitching?
So basically, we want to
snitched
touch
today.
on. You snitched?
I did. I snitched today. So we can start with me.
Well, hold on. What's your
Before she tell her story,
I'm about to say, what's your definition of-
I called the motherfucking police.
Let's break it
Go
down.
ahead.
Yeah.
We gonna talk about
might not be
discuss
snitching, though.
what is snitching like?
Is snitching still the code of the
Yeah,
street?
so a snitch is still the code of the street, and is it? What do you consider snitching? Is it? What do we consider snitching,
Okay.
and what is it?
I'm gonna go. First of all, I feel like it's some bullshit when they be talking about code of the street. If I'm not in the streets,
There you
ain't
go.
no fucking code for me. I'm not in the streets. I'm not gang banging. I'm not out here robbing people.
That's
so I don't
100.
have to abide by a fucking code.
Yeah.
So I did
I can
snitch
respect
today.
that.
Okay?
What kind of snitch you do?
I called the goddamn police. I'm turned into an old lady. I'm always in my window because there's always some bullshit going on.
Period.
It's always some bullshit
shit.
going on my block. Y'all know somebody died on the side of my house.
Damn.
So ever since that happened, it's just been like we trying to get the block back together. So we've had this vacant house because the man had died. He had burned himself up by accident when COVID first happened. So that house has been vacant since. So they finally moved somebody in this really, really nice house. Okay? So ever since, Pookie and Ray and them got killed on the side of my house, the block is finally quiet down. So like we're not trying to be on no bullshit.
Yeah.
Like, dog, we traumatized.
Yeah.
So next thing I know, Keisha and them pull up to, I guess the nigga across the street is the baby daddy, and she pull up like, bitch, like I'm listening to my AirPods and I'm cleaning up and I hear all this noise and it literally sound like a fucking cackling hen. So I'm thinking I'm hearing noises. I'm like, what the fuck animal is that? Like, what? And I'm thinking my son playing animal sounds. So I'm like, what the fuck are you listening to? He like, Ma, that's not me. I'm like, what is that? He like, that's the lady outside. And I'm like, what? So I go to the window, and she like, bitch, I'll kill you. I'm a gangster. I'm a gangster. I'm a gangster. I got a CCW. I'll kill everybody. I mean, she was just going in, and I'm watching her, and I'm like, dog. So I'm, I filmed her. I'm like, this is some stupid shit. Like, I'm just watching her.
Yeah.
So she leaves. 10 minutes later, she pulls back up. This time, she got a little sunroof for her piece of shit car. So she hops out the sunroof, and she like, I'm on that. I kill a nigga dead. Now she dancing. Now she's twerking. And she just absolutely lost her fucking mind. I kill everybody on this block. So the dude like, dog, my neighbors is listening like, she fucked them motherfucking neighbors. I kill everybody on this block. I got a CCW. I'm a gangster. I'm like, this hood rat bitch. 911, get this bitch off my block. Get this bitch off my block.
Don't get a CCW.
Like, I'm not even the type of person to do that. But it's like, bitch, go.
Oh, she was high. She was off something.
Yeah,
y'all just moved here. Y'all ain't even been here a week.
All right, so can I just
don't start.
Yeah, go ahead.
So like on snitching, this is also a 2-part question. So because I'm from
I agree.
Because I did grow up in the Martin Luther King apartments. If you are in that type of activity, this is just my personal opinion. And you do something with somebody, and you get caught first.
Shut the fuck up.
It is not okay for you to snitch out the other.
Now that I agree.
And you need to stand on all
actual snitching.
10 toes.
That's actual snitching.
Now that
because you in it, you did it. Take it on the chin.
Yeah,
right. That's I agree 100% with that.
From but if you gonna respect that type of snitching.
Yeah,
not I have to say, but if children are involved,
yeah, I'm telling.
If rape, molestation, any of you elders, you already know that type of stuff. You got to be. It's unacceptable. I'm talking about some G shit.
Yeah, like as the OGs would say, if you a fucking square and shit, it ain't a such thing as snitching. Because you taking your ass to work, you going to a 9 to 5, you trying to be a law-abiding citizen. So if you see somebody doing some wrong shit, by your right,
somebody
call
breaking
the fucking
in your
police
house, breaking in other people's homes.
But
you know what I mean, to cut that shit out.
I agree with you
but
saying
if you in the street, then
because somebody snitched on me like that. We were all skipping school. I ain't gonna see her fucking name.
Uh-oh.
So we were all skipping school, and like we had like a outstandish like principal. He was a white guy, but he really fucked with the black community. He was on our heads, and we was already in a credit recovery program. So we in the, you know,
you be having some stories, bro. I like you.
Like we don't have time to be skipping school. We already barely about to graduate, so he on our head. So we all skipping school on bullshit. He come to the house where we at, the skip house. He pull up at the house. So everybody get to scattering like roaches. I was tiny then, so I hid in the fucking cabinet.
He told on you, sis.
Another girl told on me, like, girl, we got caught. Bitch, you got caught.
Right.
I didn't get caught.
No,
we got caught, so you might as well come on.
She not right. That's what I'm saying. That's
the bullshit.
No, don't do me like that.
Like, don't sit there and tell on me because you got caught. I would have never got caught. I could have stayed hid in the cabinet, and no one would have ever knew. But she talk about we got caught. You got caught.
You know a motherfucker gonna end up snitching and shit. If you a kid and shit, you playing hide go seek and some shit like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Oh, that motherfucker over there. Like, yo,
my daughter all day long.
And if you at work, I do agree you should snitch. Don't let nothing escalate. Go to HR and tell. Like, don't tell. You know what I'm saying? Go to HR and tell. I agree with that. I'm not about to be arguing with you. I'm gonna just let them handle this.
I'm working in a hostile environment. You gotta tell in order for you to collect the coin.
You're messing
like
up the culture.
But that ain't that's not even snitching. The only thing that's actual snitching is what you mentioned.
Yeah.
Like when it comes to shit like if you know old man or some shit across the street and the motherfucker that went there and robbed him and killed him or some shit.
Yeah, you got it.
But you know the motherfucker who did it. Like I mean, I'm not about to volunteer the motherfucker.
Yeah, but if
they act like, okay, whatever, because that nigga shouldn't have killed that. If you robbed the man robbing, you had to kill him.
Yeah.
I don't even I don't agree with the robbing shit either. I know motherfuckers got to do what they got to do, whatever. But I never could stand a thief. That's why I hustle, so I can respect a nigga hustling all day long.
And then one thing I'm gonna say real quick is, if y'all see anybody that's out here sex trafficking or anything like that,
you gotta tell that shit. Them kids, hell yeah.
But that's the fucked up part in the black community. Niggas don't tell when it come to shit like that.
That's sick, though. Sexual
abuse is the number one hitting thing in the black community.
Wow.
And families, they sweep that shit up under the rug. You know how much sex abuse is going on in black families? Black families are known to not speak on Uncle Booney and them molesting the little kids.
You know what I thought you were saying? I thought you were talking about sex trafficking kids.
I mean sex trafficking, period. Like, I'm talking about anything that have to do with molestation or rape. Black families do not tell. They don't open up their mouth. Black people just, we got this secret code thing when it come to anything involved with somebody being sexually assaulted. We're not saying shit. Like, and I don't agree with that.
And then be wondering why kids and shit be traumatized.
But a lot of that is a generational curse, though. You got to remember that. A lot of it's not an excuse, but you got to, you know what I'm saying? If you were never taught the skills to be able to come out and talk about those things, you know, I don't agree with it. I've never been touched on, and I pray for the people who have been in those situations. But in some of those people defenses, it happened to them. Right. They didn't know how to deal with it. It happened to their parents. They didn't know how to deal with it. All they know how to do is sweeping underneath the rug, and they got to change the whole idea about that.
That shit is just generational dysfunction that's been passed down. Not a curse.
Absolutely.
Very much so. Dysfunction. Look, a curse and shit, you don't know where the fuck that shit came from, but you know where the hell it
and you know that it's not all right. And in 2022, we should not be sweeping any type of sexual acts against children or family or any of that under the rug. We need to be talking about it and putting them people away immediately or getting them some help.
Right, with that gun store.
Because that's sick.
Would you have snitched? Because they got caught. They got caught.
But see, you said that's not snitching though. They shouldn't have snitched on that because y'all did that shit together.
Yeah, I didn't.
Because you did this shit together. Y'all was all together and on that shit.
The boy that told wasn't with them. He got the reward. He wanted the reward.
Oh well, he turned the one dude in.
He turned his own people in.
Right. But he only turned.
This was here.
Yeah, this was here.
They robbed the gun store and they stole 86 firearms.
But the guy that told on him, he wasn't with him. So how did he find out?
Because that was his family.
Because he probably knew already.
That was his family. He knew.
But because it was also a video, motherfuckers took their mask off right after they left out the goddamn store. So they had video of two of the motherfuckers walking down the street.
But he said he went to the house. He went to the house with some of the guns and showed us.
So if
he put himself in that shit and then he turned around, that's snitching.
No, he didn't put himself in it. He knew that they did it and they had a reward out and the nigga found out it was a reward, so he snitched. He wasn't in on it. He wasn't in on it. But that was his
whatever
family,
the reason
though.
he snitched.
See, that's a big part. You got to say that first.
People.
He snitched on his people.
He said, for a reward.
No comment. This be
He
crazy.
snitched.
This be crazy.
But listen, that's how. He only told, it was only the one that got caught he told on. Mm-hmm. The rest of the stupid motherfuckers told on themselves because they was posting the guns all on social media and shit.
They told on themselves.
And I said that shit. They get on social media because they want likes and they think girls is going to be like, ooh, but the FBI got unlimited resources.
People don't realize they tell on themselves.
That's the thing. Snitching.
The
new age of snitching is niggas tell on themselves.
Yeah, they think it's cute. They glamorize
too much on Instagram.
Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, all that shit.
I've jumped on two niggas live, and they literally thinking they cold talking as far as making moves, but they're on a public platform where people are watching.
And we all know that real gangsters,
don't
talk.
Real gangsters don't
real
say
men, real niggas, whatever you want to call it.
They don't even have social media.
They don't even behave in such a manner. You know what I mean?
No.
So this just weird age that
it's bitch shit.
I don't agree with most of this shit, but if you don't do it, it's a certain je ne sais quoi you should have about yourself. You know what I mean? There should be standards.
Real niggas niggas move in silence. They don't even have social media.
Yeah, you
they
gonna
don't
do
have
wrong
shit.
and then you gonna put it on social social media, that doesn't.
You
make
don't
sense.
like
You shouldn't be
certain
doing
shit
wrong,
you don't
but
supposed to be.
really shouldn't be putting on social.
You don't supposed to put. For one, you ain't even supposed to tell nobody that shit.
No.
You and the
You take that
motherfuckers
shit to your
who
grave.
did this shit. That's it.
Right.
You know why
Right.
though? Because people don't fucking respect privacy. They don't respect their own privacy.
They don't even
know
respect
what the fuck.
themselves.
Yeah, that's
why
what I'm saying.
They
Yeah.
did the X to begin with.
You know,
They don't.
Yeah.
No,
So-
they think it's
they don't
fun and
value
cute.
privacy. Yeah, they don't value.
They want to
fucking
get
privacy
props
and
for
shit like
being
that, you know.
telling on themselves like, yeah, guess what I did.
They just attention
they killing
whores.
people on live. They killing people on live now.
And that's
for
what-
their
You know what I'm
attention.
saying?
They
Like,
attention.
But you want to know what drives me nuts? Social media will take down something very minuscule, little.
Like
but
me.
us talking, having a normal conversation, or me making a joke, and then they'll leave up black people killing black
Yep.
people or
Yep.
babies
Yep.
being hurt or
Because
something
because
extreme.
It's to continue to desensitize you for one, you know, and put you in this mode to where you are used to looking at this, to where now, A, you got people copying it and doing the same thing, and B, you're desensitized, so now you don't think it's anything wrong. You don't have any emotions. That's what the agenda is.
Yeah.
That's why they allow this shit on.
Yeah,
here.
and then also part of the agenda is they leave that shit up there because they still wanted to be promoted as being the thing to do.
Mm-hmm.
So they'll let that shit be
They
seen.
promoting trauma,
They,
man.
Yeah, they'll let that
definitely
shit
trauma.
be seen.
Yeah.
It's the whole, the way this world is now, man, is so completely fucked up. Like, I literally tell people, they be like, well, when you think it's not going to change. It's literally
It's
not
gonna
going
get
to
worse.
change.
And I'm going to say something. Some people may not agree with this, but I have to say this before we go any further. You got to put God first.
Absolutely.
Period, point blank, in the end. You got to put God first in every and anything you do. Period. That's the post, folks.
Yeah, and that's.
Yeah.
I mean, ultimately, you whatever religion you believe in, whether you, even if it's not religion, you believe in a higher power. You gotta put that energy first. You got to, because that's what's gonna help you succeed in anything and keep you protected out here. You know what I'm saying? So, we about to come to a close in a minute, but before we do, we about to hop into Facts with Frank, and then we're gonna close it out.
Facts with Frank. You young motherfuckers ain't gangsters.
No gangster.
Let's just call it like that. Let's just call it like that. Like she said, yeah, real thugs move in silence. And there was a code back in the day. You never touch women, you never touch kids.
And they don't.
Or
Italians
Or elders.
only kept business among the men. Get the fuck off social media.
Yep.
Women don't like your ass like that. They ain't gonna be like, ooh,
Can't
he
stand
doing the
it.
thing. Because what's gonna happen is you gonna get named as an accessory. And then you gonna be snitching.
Rico.
Because when you get before the feds, you think you bad all you want. But trust me, you ain't been in there when they handcuff your ass to a table and they question you for 12 hours.
Or they take your manhood.
And then you turn around and they say, you know what, you facing 10 years. You gonna bitch up real quick.
Yeah.
Because y'all ain't got it in
like
you.
a bird.
Yeah. So, facts. Get a fucking job.
Yeah.
That's just real talk. Get a job.
Or just shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Basically.
That's what I was
Yeah.
gonna say.
That's
Shut
really,
the
Said
fuck
that's
up.
perfect
really.
and shit. That's all I was
Stop.
gonna say.
Yep,
Just
shut the fuck up.
Stop
Yeah,
going
fuck
outside. Stay your ass in the house.
Yeah, let
That's
men
it.
be men. Bring the men back.
There
I don't
you go.
even like outside no more because these little motherfuckers
Man, you know what I'm saying?
Shout out to my
take
I got
care of business. Fuck
For
off.
real. You know what I'm saying?
All right, so we've come to the end of our show. We want to thank everybody.
Thank
who,
y'all. You
tuned
know what I'm
in
saying?
to us.
For
Everybody
tuning
that
in
was
and all the
watching.
callers.
That's right.
Yeah.
They checked us out on Facebook,
Also, thank.
YouTube, and iHeartRadio.
Oh, go ahead.
No, we thank y'all. We wanted, there was this coming from me, and I'm sure all my co-hosts and feel the same. We appreciate all the love that y'all give us. We appreciate the fact that y'all listen to us every week, check us out. Y'all part of the reason that we are the #1 podcast in the city. We are elated about everything y'all give us. So, anybody else want to say anything?
And the guy that called in, we appreciate you. That was good as hell.
He was funny.
With the cockled relationships, we appreciate that shit.
And then once
Cuckold
again,
humiliation.
we want to give a shout out to Judge Miles for coming by, stopping by the Str8 Shoot'N podcast. Elizabeth was out with a good interview and a great time.
Hold up, this Thursday, me and Red, 722 Southfield Road, Flappers. We got my man Marv Ross, and you can check out Judge Miles. She will be there October 20th.
Yeah.
All right.
So come check it out.
Check it out. All right, so check us out every Tuesday, 8 o'clock to 9:30. YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, iHeartRadio, and everywhere else.
And give a shout out to GB real quick.
Shout out
to GB doing her thing. Behind the board.
Appreciate you.
Favorite girl,
Definitely.
All right.
So once again, y'all, we will see y'all next week, and we are
out. Peace.
Thank y'all for watching.
You know what time it is? You know what time it is? You know what time it is? You know what time it's time for Str8 Shoot. Hey, look, the clip full and we shooting it straight. Everybody tuned in, can't wait to 8. Break fast, this podcast is one for the books. If you think the verse clean, watch out for the hook. Freeze. I heard Keys gon' spark that tip. With Lean and Frank G, you know they talk that shit. John Q and Drake know exactly what to say. The code is backcourt since Steph and Clay. Str8 Shootin'. Subscribe, like, and share. We on every platform. I promise we everywhere. Str8 Shootin'. We Str8 Shootin'. We Str8 Shootin'. We Str8 Shootin'.